Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, how's everyone this week? Have you had a good week? Hope you've had nice weather and it's been spring-like. It's been a bit chilly here, hasn't it? I've been out trying to paint the fence and some days it's just too cold. Other days you feel the sun on your back and it's fine. So
it's been really bright, but cold.
But very cold and kind of frosty.
I guess what I'm saying is it's been spring-like.
Yeah,
because
much.
It's spring.
Exactly.
Here at least. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been up to this week?
I have been doing some app stuff, which sounds exciting, but it's less exciting when I say it was for someone else. But I mean, it does mean that we get some money, so you know that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yes, been doing a bit of interference after that. Yeah, I kind of set this target for like, oh yeah, we'll get like a beta version out by the end of the month, which is like a week away.
Might do, yeah.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of on a deadline, really, with this, because the system that we use to do in-app purchases on Android is kind of end of life, and Google's going to cut it off imminently.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, no pressure.
That's what you need, some pressure.
Yeah.
Deadlines.
So I kind of need to get it out pretty quickly. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing too interesting to report. Just sorting out little odds and ends of layout issues. Yeah, IRL kind of works in it.
That's amazing. Yeah.
The only thing is, at the minute, like you select your picture you want to upload for your IRL game, and we just send in the whole thing, then deal with it server side. But I'm wondering if I need to do things like let you do rotation and resizing it on the phone before you send it up, just because it saves a bit of bandwidth, doesn't it?
True.
We'll see. So yeah, that's coming along. Hopefully I will be asking for volunteers for Android testing on like on Discord imminently, by the end of the month seemingly, and similar for iOS.
That's going to be the biggie, isn't it?
Yeah,
out on iOS.
I mean, obviously, I want this out as soon as possible, just because it's done. I mean, it's got to be out by IFX Day, surely, because that's like not very long. That's like what, 2 months and a week away or something. And it'd be really nice to get it out before the birthday, because I said that last year, and then stuff happened, and you know, yeah. So we'll be looking for iPhone volunteers.
Yeah. Got an iPhone or an iPad? Would that be good?
Well, you see, this is why I said iPhone.
Okay.
I haven't really tested it on the larger scale of the iPad. We haven't even run it on the simulator yet.
Okay. That'll come later then. Okay.
So we might do an iPhone for focused release first.
Okay.
And then once we can update the layout to look nicer on the iPad, get that out as well.
Cool.
But yeah, anyway, it's coming along. It's coming along.
Nice.
It'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's time to go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Lynn Lout for New Pokemon. I think this one's called Calyrex, but it's such a beautiful picture. I just love those muted colours. Well done, Lynn Lout.
My favourite description this week was Will It Tetris by John Y. It just brings to mind a combination of those Will It Blend videos and those other videos of like two objects fitting inside one another perfectly. Yeah, it'd make quite a good video series. You'd have to guess whether the two objects were going to fit together or not. Nice work, John Y.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Heraclium for Why? This unlucky woman wanders, shipwrecked and hit by a car. That is a lot of bad luck in one picture. I love it though. It's so funny. Well done, Heraclium. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week in the forums, I said, what was the last video you watched online? I'm rather obsessed with watching people get haircuts at the moment, probably because it's been so long since I had one myself. But the last video we watched together here was Music from the Memes 1680 to 2020, which includes a lot of favourites from Keyboard Cat, Gangnam Style, What Does the Fox Say, and all those. We were singing along, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was really cool. We just came across it accidentally, didn't we?
What Does the Fox Say? Always reminds me of going to the pub quiz.
Yeah.
Because that used to be our buzzer sound.
That's right, yeah. You could have your own little tune.
Like 2 years ago or whenever we last went.
Yeah. Kind of Beta's a little bit more sensible. She's been watching Jamie Oliver's semi-healthy chicken Kiev recipe.
Nice.
It's good, isn't it, YouTube, for like recipes and things?
Can't go wrong with a Kiev.
I know,
Yeah,
absolutely.
nice.
And Mary Cricket has been rewatching episodes of a TV show, but dubbed in German. I hardly know any German, but it's really fun, they say.
I mean, you kind of learn by osmosis on that, don't you?
You do,
really?
Especially if you see it before you know what's going on, so you can kind of guess what the words are and things. Yeah.
That is a really interesting idea.
It's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah.
Maybe I should rewatch something in another language.
Yeah, could watch like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something.
Because, like, I haven't really been keeping up with my Duolingo.
That's true.
At all.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm so bad at it. I had to turn off the notifications because that owl was getting really angry.
It does.
Dakesk saying, interesting that this topic would come up the moment I made a starter involving my all-time favourite YouTube video, Mozart Birthday, Netherlands Dance Theatre, celebrates Jiri Kilian.
Wow.
Is this
We
what
just
you just got
watched
to watch?
that, yeah.
Right, I see. That's why you have that on.
It's quite funny.
Yes, it's one of these things where stuff happens in the video in time to the music. Yeah.
Quite interesting.
Yeah. It was quite good, that. Yeah. So that's among my recently watched. Other than that, I've mostly seen videos on how to play the ukulele and how to grow loofah sponges.
Yeah, who knew you could grow sponges?
I didn't even know that was a thing, but yes, I did check out that thread.
Yeah, they seem to be like
of that.
sea cucumbers or something. Interesting.
Yeah. I find YouTube quite good for getting background sound to help me concentrate.
Okay, yeah.
One of my favourite videos is an hour-long loop of the BBC News music, which helps me focus.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. It's excellent. There's this guy, I forget what his name is, like Amrob or something. He's got like a whole set of these things. It's great for concentrating.
Okay, right. Now we're going to go and see what we'll be doing next week in the forums. What is something you've always wanted to try but haven't got round to yet? Living in the potteries, I feel bad that I've never tried throwing a pot on a potter's wheel. There are places that let you do that. I really should have a go once we can go out and about again. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Absolutely. Now, don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night. Yay, our favourite night.
Yep, if you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you get to play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Absolutely.
And I choose like 5 drawings that I really like in this week's interference games, and I base my rounds around those. Yeah. Like, for example.
I mean, we might have a drawing of a seagull and then have a round on seabirds, seas, oceans, seaside resorts. Yeah, we had one a few weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, 5 rounds, 5 questions each.
Yeah.
Each round based on one of the week's drawings from interference.
Yeah, would you like me to tell you which all artists I've chosen?
Then.
Yeah, I won't tell you what it's about, but the artists I've chosen this week are Heraclium, A Trophy Man, 9%, Contour, and Tilda. So we've got some newbies too.
Okay, interesting.
Should be good fun. Yeah?
So we don't get to find out what the drawing is. So Bunner is the only one who has any idea what's going on. Even I don't know. I just show up and see what happens. But we'll see the picture and then have to try and guess what we think the round might be based on that. So okay, interesting.
Do you know who won last week?
Yeah, what happened last time?
Well, last week Callum won with 198. So, yeah, not quite over the 200, but almost. And then there were 3 in second place, Jessie, Whole Card, and Cactus. They all got 190. That was close, wasn't it? And then third place was Darth with 184.
I see.
So, yeah, they were some quite hard questions that week.
Yeah. I mean, Callum, very fast there. Yeah. Getting those 8 bonus points.
Exactly.
We give you a bonus point if you're the fastest correct answer.
Yeah, so that's how he got to the top, I think. Yeah.
Callum, faster than a speeding kebab.
Absolutely.
As his intro says.
So, but on Thursdays we have Zeitgeist 20, which is 20 questions on one topic. And last week it was all about world currencies. Guess who won that?
Go on.
It was Darth with 179. So again, quite a tricky quiz. In second place, Blue Jay was 141. And then third were Grinning Goose and Phantom with 140. So again, quite difficult. I think people are asking for an easier quiz this week.
Okay. So
well, I don't think that'll happen.
so the Sunday quiz, we have to find out what happens on the day. But Thursday, he tells in advance. So what's happening next time?
Next Thursday, it's all going to be about police dramas.
Okay. I don't know if I've watched that many police dramas.
You must have seen a few in your time.
Well, I mean, I've watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, some of that at least.
Comedy.
And before that, probably The Bill. I mean, that was like, was that the 90s or something?
You were at school then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how well I'll do at that.
You should do really well.
Does Sherlock count?
No.
No.
He's a consulting detective.
Right,
Definitely not the police.
Never mind then. Ah, well.
Not going to help. Okay, so I think that's all the news for now. So just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play along on the web at playinterference.com or download the app from your app store. Just search for Interference. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, on Facebook at PlayInterference, and we're on Patreon at patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building the new app, running the quiz, feeding cats, paying server bills, all that kind of stuff. We really appreciate your support. You get supporter status in Interference, so you get access to replays and things like that. And you also get a custom entrance shout out from Ava if you're a quiz player.
That's my favourite bit. That's really good. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.